What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? This is Sante in the place to be, and I got a special guest here with me today. She came through, and we are talking to none other than the one and only. Let me make sure I'm turned up a little bit because I'm sounding a little low. Here we go.
That's better.
That's better. The one and only Robin C., event coordinator, lifelong resident of the city of Pontiac. She loves the city of Pontiac. She is the city of Pontiac. What side of town you represent?
I represent the East and the South.
She represents the East.
Edith and Lois, South Side.
Don't tell them where you,
okay.
That ain't where you living.
No, that's where I came from.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, we got no other than Robin C., and I'm just so happy to have her here at, Pontiac WYAC. We're going to get a little information, some technical information while we're here with her, but we're going to also have some fun and tell you about what's coming up in the city of Pontiac, and she's basically knee-deep in it, and 100% involved in a lot of things that's going on downtown, and we really love her and appreciate her. So welcome.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you so much. I got 4 specials. You said special.
Well, you are special. I've been knowing you for a long time.
I was going to say, let's go full disclosure. Like E40 said, you my weebles. So we go way back.
For sure.
It's great to be here, and I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Well, now you're here in my abode. This is the pod. Literally, it's a pod. You walk in, you might walk out at the same time. But, we here.
Man, don't take much. Just a little bit.
Come on now. But yeah, honestly, we here, and I'm thankful that you're here with us today, and talk about and shed a little bit of light a lot of light about what you do with the city of Pontiac. So please, I'm gonna go ahead and hand the floor over to you. The floor is yours for a second. Let us know who you are, what you are, and what do you do for the city of Pontiac, and tell a little about yourself.
A little bit about myself.
Yeah, a little bit about
Well, like you said, I'm a lifelong resident of Pontiac.
Okay.
Put on for my city. I love the YAC.
Oh, yeah.
Born and raised here. I only lived away for 4 years when I was in Ann Arbor. Other than that, I've always lived here. So I am a proud Wolverine.
Okay.
U of M grad. And
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Word.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Yes. Okay, that's a clip.
If I tell you what my class was, AARP gonna be called.
What, 2015? Hey, I walked in. Hey, never mind.
Minus 25. Minus 25. Okay. But currently the event coordinator with the city. So I bring the party. I try to bring joy into people's lives, entertainment, get out during this beautiful time of year, music, food, art, culture, the works. That's
you. That's what you exude. That's who you are. You bring the arts, the culture, the music, the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like, what about you, before we dive deeper into this, what about you that gravitated? Because I remember you from church, you know what I mean? And you always been involved with things that, it revolved around some type of entertainment, singing and stuff like that. Where did that come from? You know what I mean? Where did it?
It's always, I came from a family that loves music. Okay. So, I mean, I love all kinds of music. So I'm talking hee-haw, Lawrence Welk. I'm classical, I'm country, I'm hip-hop, I'm old school hip-hop.
Old school, me too.
But I had an aunt that worked in a record store. And so anything that dropped, she'd bring it in. I still remember the whole Eda Street rocking the Benny and the Jets when it dropped.
All right.
And then we found out who Elton John was like, that's yes, Benny and the Jets. So always loved music. I always like to laugh. We're just kind of a family that kind of cuts up and just kind of free, you know? Yeah. And so I know like in the third grade, I was Betsy Ross in the school play.
Really?
For the bicentennial. Okay. So I've just kind of always been kind of...
She's always been a kind of a star. She don't want to say what I will.
I mean, I love people.
Yeah.
And so I connect with people and I'm comfortable with people. You know, this new thing with the social media and all of that.
Robin don't really deal with the social media, but we have to bring her.
I'm going to get on there one day. I'm gonna dance with the devil one day with all this stuff, this sorcery, this AI and all of this. It presents itself as bringing people closer, but it really, to me, has made people.
It's a great divide. And you know, like anything, it could be good or bad.
Yes. No, it has its benefits, particularly if you have products, services.
Absolutely.
Listen, I'm on there promoting Juneteenth right now. Absolutely. But in terms of just...
That's why we're here today.
That's why we're here today.
Right.
But in terms of just kind of life, I still like for people to come over.
Yeah.
I like to talk on the phone. Yeah. I like to visit in person. Yeah. And so, I've just always connected with people. The grocery store, I just like people. And so I've always kind of been in front of people. So in high school, I was in teen theater. So, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, and then presentations, training, workshop facilitation, and then fast forward to the 90s, and I became a worship leader. So I've just always been like in front of people.
That's your gift, and that's a great thing that you're working. Well, it's lovely to be working in your gift.
To do what
because
you
so
love
many people
is a blessing.
It's
when you figure out your calling and to be able to do it and earn a living from it is a true blessing.
Wow, and you're so great at what you do because it shows that, working in your blessing or walking in your calling or working in your calling, working in your blessing, it shows because you do exceedingly great in it.
Thank
you know what I mean? Because you're doing what you're supposed to do. And I'm glad that God has blessed you to be able to have the opportunity to do what you do. So
I appreciate it.
You being a blessing or getting a blessing from God above to do what you do, you also blessing us and us, the people. We got a comment. Let's see what it says up here. Boom, boom. Good Thursday evening to you. Loving your family vibe.
Loving our family vibe.
Yeah, so we are here and we're talking about we want to dive into some things that's coming up or major thing that's coming up.
Yes.
But I want to talk real briefly about what has just transpired in the city of Pontiac downtown for some wonderful weeks. It was off the hook. I attended a couple of doing some, basically sightseeing and doing some traversing myself just on the, but also some working. Mm-hmm. But I've seen what was pulled off and how great it was. I want to talk to you real quickly about the Arts Crawl.
Oh, yes.
As you see, I got the poster up there.
Yes.
Nobody can see it, but the Pontiac Arts Crawl.
That's the first one. There's a second one because I am a graphic designer and I did design the second one.
Talk your talk.
And I did design the Juneteenth flyer as well.
I drink to that.
Shout out to Adobe Photoshop. The Arts Crawl was amazing. It was a lot of work. It was a whirlwind. Yeah. Shout out to Mayor McGinnis.
Absolutely.
He was sworn in, and he turned a one-day, 10-hour event into 9 Friday nights.
Absolutely.
And we were all over downtown, inside, outside. We had art markets, lots of vendors, local makers and artisans, weekly art classes for adults, a couple, 2, 3 weekly art classes for children, ongoing art exhibits. It was a vibe. And then we closed it out on the 29th, and it was amazing.
It was amazing. I mean, look, people, hopefully you got down there. And if you did, please drop a comment or you can call because we do have a phone number real quickly. And Robin said, come ye, come all, you know what I mean? So the number is 248-905-1128.
Is that what I said?
That's what she said. Come ye, come all. 248-905-1128. If you would like to call and speak, to Miss Robin C., the event coordinator for the city of Pontiac. Please do, because she has a lot of information, and we got some more great information to drop. But the arts crawl was phenomenal, and it was out of sight, as JJ would say. So
yes, it was from April 3rd to May 29th. Yeah. People didn't really catch on that it was indoors to begin with. The goal was to have it at various locations to expose people to the jewel that is downtown. You know, when I came back on board with the city, I did some contract work, like the original Phoenix Center. They contracted with my comms firm to do the original ribbon cutting for the Phoenix Plaza Amphitheater. And so when I've lived here all my life, but to come here to work and just going to downtown and in the alleys and the artwork, and downtown is a jewel. It is. It is a vibe. It's unique. It's historic. And so we wanted to highlight the venues that are down there. So, you know, people had never been to Batch 154. They'd never been inside the Treasury building since it had been renovated. So it was an opportunity to introduce people to local artists and also to just expose them to our downtown and the various venues that we have to offer. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in. Mayor McGinnis, like the first. It was the first one, and it was the first day that it started. And I think he did them throughout the whole the tours.
The tours,
yes.
I didn't know. Number one, I did not know that this man knew so much. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how did he know all this? And so he was just, you know, basically just running down a lot of history as we go through building to building and place to place, and it was just a lot that he do.
Yes.
So I'm very, you know, intrigued to like his knowledge on what downtown Pontiac and overall the city of Pontiac has to offer and brung and is bringing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's a walking encyclopedia, dictionary, birth date, calendar book,
absolutely,
astrology keeper. His mind is a steel trap.
It's sharp, super sharp. So we want to go ahead and move on to what's coming up, the Juneteenth celebration, which is this weekend. Nakia Wins says,
Nakia,
hey Robin,
hey boo, love you.
What's going on, kid? If you like the call, Robin said, you can if you like. 248-905.
He keeps saying that. Listen,
I just want a phone call.
He wants a phone call so bad, but I'm like, be nice. Because I wasn't educated for 16 years, and I'm so scared Kimari going to call and be like, Miss Cetus, Kimari, you gave me the middle finger when I was in the 5th grade. And I'm be like, Kimari, you gave me the middle finger first. That's how I ended up in the principal's office. So be nice.
Right. So we're here, and we're talking about, we already talked about the arts crawl, which was phenomenal, but now we're going to move on to what is coming up, Juneteenth celebration.
Yes.
Tell us about that, and tell us what's all going on, who's going to be there, what we're going to look forward to seeing, and you know, what's going on.
It's the 4th annual Juneteenth Freedom Day Festival and fireworks.
There we go.
Downtown, 2 blocks of Saginaw Street. We have 80 registered vendors at this point, food trucks and artisans, makers, merchandise resellers, resource information, voter registration, live entertainment. The stage starts at 4 o'clock. DYC is going to open up the Detroit Youth Choir. I was really excited to have them.
You rocking. You ain't playing. All right, okay.
So we're going to have Detroit Youth Choir open. And then a young lady named Angela Davis is coming after her. And then LaMarsha Span's going to bring a little gospel set.
We got to bring Jesus.
Come on now, listen.
Come on now, bring her to the party.
You know I'm going to
right.
And they better not have me introduce her, because I might be like, who is this King of Glory?
Love him. Our family says 80 vendors. That's amazing. It is 80 vendors.
Super excited. Super excited. Yes, we are looking forward to folks being blessed that day. It's very important to me that, you know, people don't realize that there's an economic development component to event planning. So when we bring vendors in, the tables are free. So your space is free. Parking is free. When you come to a city event that I am producing, it is, you're starting at zero. So you're not having to earn back your registration fee and your parking. If whatever you walk away with is a profit. And so that's supporting local small businesses, micro businesses, home-based businesses, not to mention what happens to the downtown businesses, the restaurants. They get an influx of revenue. And so it has multiple components, and it continues to help our city build. And so from La Marcia, we have Flight 407, and then Polyester Players. And then none other than Roe, one of Pontiac's favorite sons, Roe Spit, is going to bring us a fireworks set. And so we're going to end with the fireworks and kind of close it out. So we're going to be down there all day, and we want people to come. The Kids Zone is one entire block from Pike to Water Street with high ropes course, putt-putt golf, climbing tower, bounce houses.
Now, am I going to look crazy if I get on? I was kind of thinking the last time that I saw that thing, I was like, you know what? I know I'm almost 50 years old, but I never was able to get on one of those things before, and it's a rope on it, so I should be okay. I can get on. I can get on that.
You should check it out.
It ain't no age restriction.
Not that I know.
Because I don't know if I aged out, y'all. If y'all come downtown and y'all see me climbing it, you just know I'm on my thing. You know what I mean?
Listen here, these bones brittle. I'm keeping both feet on the floor. Okay, I'm walking down the stairs holding a handrail.
Oh man,
mama's cautious.
You're gonna be in the golf cart, right?
You already know.
But you know, I mean, this is amazing, though. I mean, honestly, this is a great event. Recognize, of course, our history as a people. But you know, I mean, what you just said and broke down for us economic wise for the city of Pontiac and the vendors and, you know, just the people to be able to come out and enjoy themselves. Why do you feel like it's so important to bring high quality entertainment continuously? Like this is what you're doing, continuously bringing high quality entertainment. Why is that so important to you?
People's well-being in general, I'm concerned with. So I value myself on being a good hostess. So you come to my house, I want you to be comfortable. I want you to eat good. And so much is going on in the world. It's like we need a reprieve. And I think that in this hustle and bustle, people need a soft place to land. And so it's nothing more beautiful than people sitting out, vibing, music. You know, there's that old saying, music soothes the savage beast. And, you know, I love music. So part of it, you know, that's my favorite part of the job. It's very, very selfish, those moments where I can just kind of sit and vibe. And so we just need to kind of take a breather, come together, and like you said, celebrate the culture. Celebrate how far we've come. We still have a long way to go, in my opinion, but we've come so far. You know, I think I was sharing with you about the deed to my house. I bought my house, and my house is it's very old. It's 102 years old.
Wow.
The deed says, do not sell to a colored person.
Really?
Yes.
I remember you did tell me that. You sure did.
You know, and so you think now there's a whole colored person walking all over their house. But, you know, that was not long ago. You figure the Civil Rights Act wasn't a long time. You know, so we've come a long way in terms of a culture. And so we want to just come together, and it's a family activity. So we have the Golden Opportunity Club coming down. So we have our elders and our seniors. We got the babies and everybody in between. And so we just want to come out and just have a good time. And that's just always my goal. It is nothing beautiful. I remember the first time I got up and when I say that, what's up, my beautiful people, it's like it's stuck, but I just remember
that's your catchphrase.
Out.
That's your thing.
Because
right
when I stood up the first time at an event and looked at all the beautiful faces, it was like, my people are beautiful. And it's just like sun and smiles and laughing, and it's just like, man, my people are beautiful. So my people are beautiful.
Wow,
So I just absolutely want to bring quality entertainment, support local entertainers, most of whom have local ties. And just support them as well. Support the arts, support small businesses, and just give people a good time, a safe place to land.
Absolutely. You know, and that kind of brings me to what you just kind of, you know, got me to where I was going to ask you is, how do you pick the entertainment? Of course, you know, you say you want to have them some hometown ties, but how do you pick the entertainment? Because there's so many, you know, great artists in and around the city of Pontiac in the metro area and whatnot. So how do you come about doing this type of thing? And I can say, what do they need to do to be involved in things that you do or in the city?
It's, you know, truthfully, it's personal opinion. You know, and the opinion of others. You know, artists reach out to me And when I got there, people were hitting me up. People still do. Okay. When I'm out places, I was at an art gallery opening in Detroit and just approached the band because they were dope.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of by referral, by previous knowledge, and just what I think would work in certain settings.
Right.
And so certain events, in my opinion, call for certain entertainers.
Absolutely.
And so I don't, I try to be as inclusive as possible, but everybody just kind of reaches out to me, and people refer people, and musicians refer other musicians. A lot of them play across different bands, so some play with more than one band,
right?
And then just kind of trying to find a good fit.
I just was thinking, and we still on Juneteenth, and we're gonna. I don't want to pack that up just yet, but like you were saying, it was, how people like there's a plethora of people that Robin worked with or get in contact with where there's music in the parks where you have a whole bunch of different type of artists or different type of music, folk music. I think you had one with like a folk music class. Like there's always an opportunity. There's always an opportunity for different types of music, different type of genres and things like that. So very inclusive. Nikita Washington just said, "Good afternoon."
Good afternoon, Miss Washington.
And what Nikita say real quickly? She said, "Robin, don't let him do it. He will have some dengue." Right, I done aged out. Right, but Robin did say, if you would like to call, you can 248-905-1128. Call if you want.
We have a diverse group, and I also listen to the people.
Yeah, you have
because some people I reuse because people they go crazy for some of these bands, and so when there's a warm response, I don't want to be repetitive, but I want to give the people what they need, and so I feel like and what they need and what they want.
Absolutely.
And so with music in the parks, it's the lineups have been stellar, and it requires an entertainer though that can command the audience because it's a spectator thing. Some artists are better for background dinners, corporate affairs where they're just kind of playing in the background while you chit
chat. See, that's where the expertise of, because she knows where she's. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Music in the parks in particular is just like people come and they sit their chair down and they sit down and it's like,
they do
entertain me.
They do.
Like you better be good. Like, and so it requires someone that can command their attention, that can hold their attention, that can truly perform.
Right.
And then, like I said, there's certain audiences where it's like more background. You have kind of other things going on, and so it's a wide array. Like I said, we do Mexican, we do Puerto Rican, Latin music. It's different vibes, and so with music in the parks in particular, it's 7 parks, 7 shows.
Yeah.
And so we have the council people host it, but we kind of try to do a mix. And so, and the same thing with the arts crowd. We had, all kind of folkloric dancers, jazz, R&B. We even had big band last year, which was amazing. I loved that big band.
It was very nice. I came and not I was about to say I came and entertained. I didn't entertain nobody. I was getting entertained, but I came and I, even though I was on a working base for a couple of hours down there last year, but when I was done, I came back and I say entertained, but enjoyed the fireworks and the rest of the entertainment and just the people in general. It was just fun. It was good just to see everybody. Some people that I haven't seen in a long time. Well, I've seen people I hadn't even seen since high school. So it just seemed, it's just good to be seen and around good people and atmosphere, and just you can chill, you can just have a vibe, and that's what I love about what I experienced last year at the Juneteenth celebration. Tell us a little bit about, if you could touch on the plethora of vendors, because you spoke about that, but just a different variety of vendors that we're going to have there and what we can be looking for.
You have your food and your beverage.
Absolutely.
You have makers. So we're talking about jewelry. We're talking about artists, creators, painters, jewelry makers, sculptors. We have some resellers. So people that do like merchandise reselling. So T-shirts and things like that. It's a wide array.
Got you. And you say there's plenty of things for the kids, so the kids going to be able to come and enjoy themselves.
Yes.
And of course, we got the rock climbing wall, and we have the putt-putt golf.
Yes.
And there's a lot of things. So ultimately, overall, people, I think it's going to be just a great time, like it always has been. I've experienced just being there. Me and my son actually went last year, and we just hung out for a little while just to be around. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just going to be awesome once more. You know, and I'm just super proud of you and what you bring to the city of Pontiac. I watched you from, you know, not also being at the city of Pontiac, just knowing who you are and what you bring to the table. So I'm just super proud of you. You're doing an awesome job. You are. You're doing an awesome job.
I saw you at Rotary the first time. I was running around, and you had on that City of Pontiac t-shirt. And I was like, "Hello, I'm
and it said volunteer on the back." And I'm like,
I was like, "Hello, I'm Robin from the City of Pontiac."
What you do?
Like, who are you? And I look like son.
I changed over the years. You know,
a little bit.
Just a little bit. I don't know, but I don't know how to take that. She said,
you're grown. I've known you
just
since
put it
you were
like that.
young.
No, just, okay.
And your people, like I said, your family. And
right.
so, no, I am super proud to be able to work with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you do high quality work.
And
I'm just, so the feeling is mutual.
Gotcha.
So, yes, we absolutely want people to come down. This is my third year doing Juneteenth. I came on board with the city with weeks before Juneteenth. And we've kind of worked out the kinks. If you were there last year, it's sort of the layout is very similar. But I'm super excited this year because the fireworks will be shot off from the county construction site.
Okay, that was a question that somebody posed to me today. I'm glad you.
Yes, because the first year we had the stage down at Water in Saginaw, and they were shot from the city hall. The second year, I heard from the seniors, "Look, that's too much walking. The stage is too far."
You had to listen,
and so I have to listen.
They want to get over the
listen. The people, I want to give the people what they want.
Absolutely.
So we moved the stage to the intersection of Saginaw and Pike. We kept the launch site at City Hall, but they were kind of more difficult to see. And so the county graciously agreed to let us shoot them off from the former site of the Phoenix Plaza. So it should be spectacular. I'm super excited.
It's going to be super. It's going to be great. I'm going to be there, and you should be there too. You know what? We about to go ahead and end it up. I am just thankful. Number one, I just want to say something how I just you actually coming here is something that I manifested, actually.
Okay, come on now.
I'm going to tell you.
Listen, you're going to have me crying.
Now I'm going to give you a quick testimony.
Oh, Father, testimony.
Right, oh, Father, which art in heaven.
Come on.
Hallelujah. But so check it out, though, for real. You crazy. So check this out, Robin, though. Usually this space is really built for people to come in, and I'm usually sitting over there in the producer seat, and I'm producing their show. People come in here and do their show. But I said, you know what? I'm going to start bringing people in so I can talk to them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I silently said that. I didn't go telling the world that. But I told God you know what? I'm going to start having people come here and talk about what they're doing. And, you know, that's movers and shakers and, you know, people that I feel that I have a respect for. You know what I mean? So when we crossed paths the other day and this was brought, I'm like, you know what? This is what's up. God listens to you. You know what I mean? So this is just a manifest of, you know, he's always listening.
Well,
you know,
I'm gonna hold my peace because he done said a little something to me too, but I
Really?
ain't gonna tell it yet.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'd like to tell too that about the bike giveaway. I forgot to say
please do.
that the Pontiac Housing Commission is doing a bike giveaway at the Juneteenth as well, so people can enter to win a bicycle.
Gotcha. Okay. So people, you got that. I'm going to leave the last word to Robin C. The people are looking at you, and you tell them, you know, any information that we missed or any interesting tidbits here and there, and we'll close out. And thank you all for watching. Go ahead, Rob.
Awesome. Well, I hope you have me back, first of all.
Oh, yeah, anytime.
I would just like to thank the people of Pontiac for supporting our events and for allowing me to bring entertainment into your life. Just continue to, you are beautiful, you matter, you have worth, and I love y'all, and I love this city.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, with that being said, this is Pontiac WYAC DM.3, number one on your DM dial. And DM just mean direct message. So, you know what I'm saying? Before somebody was like, what does DM mean? Don't mean nothing slick. Ain't no baby oil. So, but number one on your DM dial. Thank you for popping in with us. And Robin, thank you again.
Thanks
and you're always welcome.
This It's over.
It's over. She got a complimentary candy and water. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to come and, I'm gonna get y'all complimentary, butterscotch and all that.
Bubble gum.
It's a little bubble gum.
Bubble gum. You're gonna chew it 3 times. It's gonna be hard and no more sugar.
Right. Before I go, I want to give a shout out to Mayor McGinnis that came on the show this last Saturday that just passed with Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and Dr. T. Teresa.
Hey, Regina. Hey, T.
And be in the driver's seat this weekend. They're gonna have Deputy Mayor Richard. Yeah, so he's gonna be here, sitting right over there in that seat, talking to the ladies. So you guys make sure to tune in to be in the driver's seat with Dr. T and Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and right here at the pod. So with that being said, God, keep God first, family second, and you third. In that order, you should never be made last, because the last is always made first. All right, it's Sante. We gone.
Bye.
Bye.